talk about this article on Toyota, Honda, and Ford CEOs. Their chilling warning about China. China has long been considered not only an ever more efficient manufacturing force to be reckoned with, but the world's factory, responsible for 30% of total industrial production. And its mastery of certain sectors like automotive is a growing concern among stakeholders. 70% of all new electric vehicles now come out of China, with Shenzhen headquartered BYD far outpacing Tesla and others in sales and scaling worldwide systems and operations as a result. It has automakers like Toyota, Honda, and Ford panicking about projects and overhauling strategy, with Ford executives saying even 3 years ago that China was way ahead of the game. We have no chance against this, according to the Honda CEO, upon a visit to Shanghai parts factory, commenting on the seamless automation levels across all levels of production. Logistics, procurement, and all aspects of the process were so automated, in fact, they did not spot a single human worker on the supplier's floor. You think about this, and it's all this cheap labor over there, but they've automated everything.
And that cheap labor is no longer as cheap as it once was, so
No, it isn't. It isn't. But they're switching to robots and not so much, relying on labor. Ford and Toyota leaders have expressed similar sentiments regarding Chinese makers' sheer speed in not just building cars, but designing them. The nation is known for its expedient development of all sorts of products and its ability to bring vehicles from concept to market, and half the time of competitors is one of the more unignorable examples of this. China's cheap labor costs, lack of red tape, well-harmonized supply chain, tax rebates, and more have also helped to create an unmatchable, cost-competitive edge that other industry players are understandably spooked about. Investors with money on the line have right to be apprehensive too. Honda sales with China, a country that was once a boon for the maker, have plummeted from 1.6 million new cars in 2020 to just 640,000 in 25. So that's
wow, half.
gone down a million cars.
Yeah.
With the brand expected to produce even less than 600,000 this year at Chinese facilities, which are only operating at 50% capacity due to waning interest. Toyota has also just reported year-over-year sales declines within the country in March as homegrown BYD's lead in the EV sector continues to grow.
And you look at the variety. I mean, I think I mentioned this a week or so ago. If you look at the models BYD has, there's got to be what, a dozen or more models. And what do we have here? Ford Motor Company, one. National, they have a couple more overseas, but one, the Mustang, and they've done away with the. Oh well, that two. They have the van. I guess they're still making that. General Motors, a few more models, but I bet probably what, one hand, maybe two hands at best. And you see what all the others. And every time I turn around, there's a new EV maker that just announced production. It's phenomenal. It's just now I can understand why they'd be worried. I think typically a new car takes something like 3 to 7 years. I've heard two different numbers to bring a new model, to from design concept to floor showroom, right? Um, the Chinese have apparently cut that to months now instead of years.
It's amazing what they've managed to accomplish. Um, but yeah, it is chilling. It does make you wonder what's going to happen to the U.S. auto industry. They certainly aren't going to be able to compete on EVs, that's for sure.
Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot of congressional hand wringing and efforts to stop. I think eventually there will be modest acquiescence here and there. You can have maybe a limit on okay, we'll let you in, but you can only do 200,000 vehicles annually or something like that. So that would probably be the first step I would see happening.
Still going to take a big chunk from even if it was really limited.
Oh yeah, still going to take a chunk. But then what are we at? I think at this point I'm hearing that we have a shortage of used cars for sale now.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be, on the EV side, there's supposed to be a few 100,000, maybe 500,000 hitting the market on off-lease vehicles.
Yep. And then you have the rumored, I guess, I don't know if it's been verified or not, 50,000 brand new Teslas sitting on a lot that haven't been sold yet. So
The clip you just saw was part of our live podcast. If you enjoyed it, don't miss out. Join us every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right here on EV World News. We stream not just on YouTube, but also on Facebook and X, so you can catch us wherever you prefer. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share to help us grow. If you'd like to support our work, please consider becoming a YouTube member. It really helps us bring you the latest EV news and insights. I'll see you in the next one.